we're supposed to be catering towards, they're not buying the game anyway.
Yeah.
And I agreed with him.
Yeah.
I just told him, unfortunately, Lopez acts this way.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, is that it's supposed to be a class, quote-unquote, so... Alright,
Yeah.
I forgot to change the...
But yeah, I would just, like, push your team to kind of keep it simple and try to finish as much as you can. Try to do a neat game, I guess. Neat meaning, like, small, short, sweet, you know?
Yeah, that was my plan in like level design last semester was like small scope. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, I didn't realize I got way too ambitious during like level design. So, and being a writer doesn't help because you have a vivid imagination of what you want to do, but you don't always have reliable help. So,
Because stuff happens.
well,
These
if you need any
files.
help with writing, you can hit me up if you need to.
Thank you. That was very nice.
I actually don't mind doing stuff like document work. It's not just story, which apparently a lot of people loathe, and I didn't know about that, but
I mean, I'm not too big on the documentation.
I
like,
wouldn't be surprised. Normally people aren't, apparently.
yeah. Are we starting? Are we going?
Shall I
Adrian?
check stream?
Oh, there you go.
Yep, it's working.
Scusi.
You are so low, Zach, on the game.
I am?
Yes, you are very low in comparison to me. Let's say.
On... Really? I have... Okay,
Yes.
because I'm almost maxed out on my headset mic here.
You
So I have
shall
no...
be.
Can you
Oh, I just
hear how you hear on
I
stream?
just realized I actually... Can I hear myself?
Well, yeah, can you hear how low you are, like, in comparison to me? Well, yeah, can you hear how low you are, like, in comparison to me?
I'm trying to compare it. I don't know, it sounds good to me. But, I mean, I can try to put myself up, I guess.
Okay, so I'm uploading real quick, you guys, my my final project for my Linganth class, which Grant and Zach were the ones that I interviewed you on.
Yeah.
And so, how does this sound as an abstract? My research was on how college-age guys talk about masculinity. I start by examining the differences between the hegemonic and inclusive masculinity theories as proposed by R. Connell and Eric Anderson, respectively. I then talk about how my interview subjects utilize authentication, authorization, and distinction to distance themselves from hegemonic masculinity and gravitate towards inclusive masculinity. Ultimately, I learned that while hegemonic masculinity was learned in early school, it became unlearned around late high school to college.
I understood about half the words.
Okay, but does
I'm
that
about to say
sound like...
that sounds like a good summary of what we talked about, yeah.
Are
Okay.
abstracts normally in first person?
Yes.
This one is because I was the one that conducted the research.
Okay. I just wanted to know, because normally I don't... I've usually been drilled so much to, like, try to put out of papers, but I guess I don't have enough exposure to other research papers.
You could be blind doing that if you take the eye out.
So
But, like,
funny.
does that sound smart? Because I've been bullshitting it the entire time.
It
sounds decent.
sounds verbose, yes.
Okay.
Where are you putting that in the description?
No, just...
Abstract's like a summary, Grant.
But like, it's a video.
Mhm.
Right, but you can have it.
Basically,
Oh, yeah.
I'm submitting it into Canvas, so I'm putting the link, and she wants us to do like a little, at least 50-word abstract to go with it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
shoot.
so it's just like a description of the video.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just not in YouTube itself.
Okay.
Saba, how do
Huh?
how do I sound now? Am I good?
Hold on. Talk again.
I mean, I'm talking. Hello. It's
No, you're
me.
still really low.
How I don't know how I can be low. I don't know how to manipulate my input.
Screen.
I'm not gonna do that. How do I adjust my mic level? Because I thought it would be under sound settings, but it's not.
Is it not part of the headphones either?
Not really. Like there isn't like a switch that's like, oh, turn yourself down. Yeah, cause look, I'm looking at the thing right now. That's like input device, and it's like.
I mean, if someone else also wants to, I don't want to be someone who's spouting something and other people think I'm wrong. So can someone else also check?
Yeah, let me try. I might cut out voice-wise for a sec because my internet, but let's see.
So you're gonna have to talk, Zach, again.
No, it's not loaded yet.
I'm talking.
You don't have
I'm continuing
to talk. You son of a bitch.
Continuing to talk.
Hey, Zach, tell us about one of your games.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Zach,
Yes.
tell me why Part 7 sucks.
Part 7 has issues. It's very good though. It definitely touches on some themes that people aren't very comfortable with, but it's still a very good story overall.
Tell me why the ending is trash.
The ending is great. The second ending is trash.
You're right.
Zach, tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing.
You sound a
Sounds
little
bit
low,
better.
but it's not too bad.
I mean,
don't know.
that's
Yeah,
the thing
as long
is that
as
I
you
don't.
keep that high pitch,
I can't. I really don't have the energy today.
then he's
But
probably gonna be lower.
But I don't know how to. I don't know how to increase my sensitivity through OBS because like I'm still looking at my sound settings and it's just like I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even recognize my mic. First off, which is very troublesome.
That's what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna submit it. Woo!
Well, I guess we just have to stay quiet for Zach. Or
I mean, you can just talk. We'll be fine. No one watches these anyway.
well, except for you in the future, in the little.
Future Zach.
Wow, I can't believe I turned in an assignment early for once.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. Oof.
What the fuck
The
is
heck
that?
is that? That was awesome.
Old-fashioned.
Hell yeah.
That sounded great.
I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back.
Remember Swing Beats, Zach?
Yeah, you remember when it died?
Yeah.
You know what else died that really pisses me off? Fucking Mario Galaxy tunes to study and relax to. That
Did
video's
it?
gone.
Makes me sad.
Yeah, man, you don't know how disappointing it is for me to have like multiple like playlists of like study and relax music, and then like I won't look at them for a while, and then I'll be like, oh, I wonder how that is, and I go back,
Oh, they're
and
gone.
like 8 out of the 10 videos are like gone, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. It's not fun. My like, whatchamacallit, study time music is mostly
can you
either
still hear me,
video
by the way?
game music or instrumental music, and if it's video game music, it's usually backed by like rain or something.
I didn't hear. Did anyone? A, that's really cool. B, can people still hear me?
Oh, I didn't.
You mean on Discord? Yes.
Oh yeah, we
I
found
guess
that
it should be
on
through
Discord.
stream. That is true.
Okay, well,
Well,
I'm here.
'cause-
yeah, we can hear you on stream, or I can hear you at least.
was that Adrian?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm here. I had to fucking fix a dog crate that got shipped and the metal got fucked up so it wouldn't open right.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
It involved a lot of using the back of a screwdriver and fucking pounding really hard like a caveman.
Well, at least you're getting your exercise, your arm exercise.
Apparently. I felt like a real caveman having to fucking try to manhandle metal back in shape.
Well, we are going to more primal times, you know?
Apparently. I had to pull out the real Unga Bunga on that one.
The big Unga Bunga brain.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm assuming I didn't miss much.
We
Not
haven't
really.
even started yet.
Yeah, we've just been talking.
We've been talking. Saba says that I'm really low on stream in terms of my audio levels, so I've been trying to figure out how to like boost my audio without actually like yelling. And I can't find it, so I guess we're just gonna have to keep going.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh shoot, what is a saw and paint doing here?
What happened?
Ignore that part of the
Oh,
stream.
I saw that.
What was that? What was
Nothing.
it?
What?
It was
What
nothing.
happened?
No one.
What
Well, we
happened?
can always check it back later.
That's really cool.
Zaba, did
though.
you
So
see
I
it?
should just make a scene. I should
It
just make a
went
scene
off
that has
into
an
like a
overlay.
different screen with the whole like Phoenix Wright cast on top or something.
Oh god.
I'm gonna do. Oh,
Hopefully you're not cheating. I didn't see what was on the like fully, but
I mean it was just my Steam page.
okay, good.
Steal his Steam. Get his ass.
My lips are so dry. Ah.
Then
I
get
feel
shot
that. It
back.
feels like nothing ever works and fixes
know.
it.
I got like, let me pull this out. The Vaseline Lip Therapy Advanced Healing that deeply moisturizes to protect chapped, dry lips.
Ugh.
It actually
No way.
works. It just dries out kind of quick. But it's better than like chapstick.
Yeah, it's weird. It feels like whenever I put on Vaseline, it works for like the first 10, maybe 15 to 30 minutes, but then afterwards it just feels weird and doesn't feel like it's actually doing anything.
It works
Do
for
you
the
use like
first
the
12
cocoa butter one?
No, I have I think my sister does have one. I don't know how well it works though. I have a regular one.
I usually like the cocoa butter one.
I might try that next time then.
Plus it smells good.
Yes, I like things that smell good.
Would you mind telling me if you guys can actually like hear yourself on stream?
On
Did you
Twitch?
deafen us?
Yeah, on Twitch. No, I didn't deafen you. I am on a different scene because I'm gonna try to use scene transitions.
What does that mean?
Well, because like before, you know how like I would just click a button and then the overlay would just pop up.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized just now that if I activate scene transitions, I can activate the overlay with a fade instead. And it's
Oh,
like,
wow, how
ooh,
cool.
Looks nice, right?
Sick fade, bro.
Alright, one sec.
Yeah, I can hear myself. I think I can hear everyone else too.
Okay, if you can hear yourself, you're coming in through the same audio port as everyone else, so that should be good.
Nice.
Okay, that seems okay. I don't know how to get rid of this thing though. How the fuck do I get rid of that? My mic.
This is so weird because like
Hello.
I'm hearing everybody like oh god.
Like a few seconds
you're
late and it's hard to
talking
talk.
crap.
Yeah. Hang on, let me mute this. Okay.
Yeah, but it's also kind of funny because if you mute Discord, everything gets lagged and when you join the conversation, it's later than what you expect it'll be.
There you go. Alright, that should be good, I think. Dude, I got a little thing going on.
Wow,
Got a
look at you, you're
fade.
upgrading.
Hey man, I was just trying to... Okay,
What?
we good to go?
See, no matter what I do, it always sounds like a sarcastic comment.
As my mom would say, it's your tone.
What can I do? I can't change my voice.
That was my response, yes. Anyway, Carrie, you good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is a saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
This is a great way to start off the thing.
Oh yeah, Gumshoe's getting all philosophical again.
True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger.
Oh
I
no.
created life. Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here in the evidence room? That's really weird. I don't like that. I don't like how this is now canonically the birthplace of
What's that?
fucking Blue Badger. What's this? Blood? Man, we already looked at that, sir.
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Oh, I don't believe it.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright,
What if there are other bloodstains left in the room, like the one we found yesterday?
Well, I mean, like, in-game, that was like 20 minutes ago. A testing fluid. Alright, done.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
11.
Must have been Jekyll Mac.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
Aren't you?
That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Cool.
Alright, you
Extremely
got it.
thin rubber glove. Were they reenacting fucking the murder from 2 years ago to see what could have happened?
Oh my god.
Because if you look at, like, I'm wondering if the glove we just found is the gloves that she's like wearing, and that's why
Professor
she's
Black,
nonplussed because like she didn't just murder someone. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Ooh, that looks weird.
It's extremely
this is
thin.
My god, only Elastigirl could have worn this.
You look inside the like fit. Never mind.
You're gonna make another Con Varma joke.
Yeah, he had several layers.
Oh, they're all connected, like a pocket dimension.
No, Grant, it's the fuck. What was it called from Hilda?
Oh, what's the name? The
House.
dog.
No, well, the dog, but
Nessa.
the house gnomes.
Nessa.
The Nisse.
Nissa.
Yeah. Tag Sades 9/11.
Oh,
I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
It's so close to gat. Huh? What's
Some
so
might say it's completely opposite.
I
so
hate
confusing about
rhymes.
that?
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, sag.
What's the
another
fuck is
word that
zag?
will not a good.
It's zigzag.
Yeah. A,
Zag,
a
is that a
not
word?
good word. Do you challenge me?
Are we sure
I
we
have
don't want-
potions, you know.
Are we sure we don't want Saba to take this back? Anyway. What
dare
are
you.
what? Are we
hell?
playing a word game now? I
You
mean,
challenge me, Phoenix. I have potions, you know.
So you're approaching me.
Oh, so you're
Do you
approaching
dare?
me?
Do you throw the glove at me?
I do.
He smacks him over the head.
I'll take that as a challenge. Gauntlet thrown.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
So I do
Nice.
want to mention that I'm
Uh-huh.
assuming that multiple evidence things from each case, from different cases, can fit into the same locker. But take the size of this evidence room right now and compare it to the fact that we did fucking 4 murder cases within the span of like 2 months. And
They're
they
all in one.
about
They're
the
all infinite.
like they're not. Oh my god, they're all infinite.
They're all Convarma's pocket dimensions.
Hello.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Oh yeah, cause Gumshoe did say that this one was his locker.
Yeah, the evidence room is weird. It's like personal lockers, but
That doesn't make any sense.
This
know,
is
I
my
don't-
locker. I
I
What
put
if
don't
there's
my
multiple
evidence here.
detectives?
It was
each
his
person has their own
happy.
locker.
He was number 1.
He was number 1.
Well, it's hard to get it open again if we close it.
Just
Someone
chop off
took
his
the
hand.
ID card. We don't have it anymore.
Oh,
Someone
wonder
took it out
where
of
it
his
is.
wallet.
it's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
If only we still had the ID card for it.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan.
Look at you harassing him.
That's apparently from the cake. thought she was saying someone broke something big, like Detective Gumshoe. He's big.
He's
That
big and
case?
breakable.
That's all mine incident, pal. See the sticker on one of those pieces there?
And another piece of SL9 evidence. I mean, obviously take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before they broke. Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just the audio cut out and no one was saying anything, so I didn't know if I lost audio from my computer.
We're all dead now. We're the ghosts now.
Hello,
Don't
Zach.
start with
We're the ghosts.
No,
Oh, hello.
the
What you
ghost.
guys doing? You want to try and put it back together?
You want an M&M?
Oh, they're looking at the vase.
Ah, good luck,
Oh,
pal.
that's my favorite vase, guys.
Oh, I can't still believe it's broken.
Guys, I think they're
What?
trying to talk. We should be quiet.
Oh,
Why I spent a good 3
Everybody
hours
shut up.
on
He's
that
trying to
one.
talk.
Yeah, you just skipped the line.
Guys,
Thanks.
shut up. He's trying to talk.
That's why I always carry
Quiet, we
around a
can't
tube of
interrupt
glue.
them.
sorry, I just got the popcorn.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh my god, an
Oh
actual
my
God.
gameplay mechanic. You're kidding.
Oh, let's
Oh,
Oh no,
Hey,
you have to
Phoenix.
rotate them?
eat this
Oh, I
puzzle.
have to. Oh, I get it. So this one's this.
Phoenix, are you ready for puzzle
Wait,
a
time?
puzzle.
that
Do you
seems
like
really
puzzles,
close.
Phoenix?
I didn't expect to see this pop-up window.
Mm-hmm.
I
Quite
hope Phoenix
interesting.
likes the puzzles.
Oh, yes, it's very difficult. I put it back together 50 times, but it was supposed to be broken, so I put it back.
Yeah,
That's
it
why I
gets
broke
very
it down.
boring after a while.
That's
We
the
shouldn't
top.
give many hints.
That's the
So,
top.
should
Hey
have to
guys,
figure it
this
out
is
first.
me, Johnny. What are we doing?
Oh, no,
Ah, fuck.
Johnny!
I hate John.
What the fuck is this? Oh, it's like the handle.
Phoenix, can you take care of Johnny? Do you have any ghost busting powers?
Oh my
Johnny
god.
keeps on stalking us. I can't.
You guys
do
are
it.
my best friends. I love you
Oh
guys.
no!
If
Why
we,
do
Well,
we have to get
pretend
stuck
he's-
with him?
I'm too
if we
tired.
pretend he's not there, maybe he'll go away at the port.
Okay, okay. I agree. I agree.
Hey you guys, are we playing quiet game?
I don't know who's talking. Can you tell me who's talking? I don't understand.
Hey,
It's a
it's
good
me,
question.
your best friend Johnny.
Oh,
You know, I'm
Uh,
I'm eternally stuck here with you.
I don't get it.
No, you guys, it's your buddy Johnny. You know, the one who broke your favorite vase.
Oh shit! The lore.
it's not like we held our ghost food in here. I mean, we don't need ghost food, but you know, it's one of the only things that keeps us sane. And now
Wait
it's
a minute.
broken
You put
forever.
food in there, but I used it to go to the bathroom.
Oh fuck!
That's
Oh no!
that's vile.
This is not good for my sanity.
What,
mean, as a
we're
ghost-
already dead. What do you mean sanity?
Well, I mean, as a ghost, it's the only thing keeping me here, and not from being a screaming banshee.
Oh, dude, I've been stuck with you forever.
Oh,
It's okay.
I
I'm
can scream
assure
too,
you.
you guys. Are we screaming?
Please
Oh,
don't.
oh,
What the fuck is this? Why?
Well,
is-
it looks like you're
this is
done.
This is a big. Cause like I'm assuming it's a vase, but it looks so weird.
it's pronounced vase, okay?
Vons.
I
Ooh,
think it's
vase.
actually Visa.
Visa.
I don't know.
How dare you? I made the word. I would know.
English
Well,
is not
I
my
think
first
we did
language.
it, but some of the pieces are missing. Also, have you been hearing voices?
Yeah, I got that. Part
She can hear, she can hear us.
Problem is finished. Yeah, okay.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still. Doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
It is true.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Oh,
Me too, Jar.
Dude, there's so much evidence. Oh my god.
Kind of looks like a trumpet.
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Spritz it, my dude.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
I don't
I
think
mixed
you
up-
can. What?
I mixed up Goodman and Gumshoe in my head, and how it was like he got stabbed.
Oh, I don't think you can spray evidence. Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. Probably like 2 years. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it.
Oh yeah, it's been here for a long time.
I can't believe they got blood on the jar of the ancients.
Wait a minute. What kind of
Jar of
fucking
the
jar is
ancients.
this? It just has an open bottom.
It's like an old trumpet. You just. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
Oh yeah, they didn't know how to make jars very good in the Mesozoic era.
I wonder which side is up.
Wait, didn't Saba Ghost just insinuate that she made the vase?
No, I told
Yeah?
you I literally named it vase, okay?
Oh, okay.
That's the word.
There
I
yet.
named the word.
What's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Yes, it does. It has a sloped side.
It's called
So
a work of art.
So it's probably not a vase, but what the fuck is it?
No, it's a
Weapon.
work of art. It is a vase, but it's just art. It's not
It's
used
a
for
bottomless vase, just like the
So-
fries at Chili's or something.
Too
No.
avant-garde for Phoenix. Poor Phoenix is an artless hole.
I know.
Wait a minute. I did inspect all this.
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with
That's
dreams.
fucked up.
Ghost dream.
I'm not
Body.
sure. I'm not so sure about the dreams.
Oh, I don't know.
It won't open.
No duh.
Are you holding on to it? I am.
Did you really think it would?
It's almost as if a ghost is holding it shut to mess
Oh
with
no, she knows.
Hey, pal, our security is high tech around here.
We just pay the ghost to hold the things closed.
Yeah.
What? I was paid to mess around. What do you want me to do?
That's
If we're doing a good
that's,
job.
that's the most high tech you could possibly get. Otherworldly.
Oh, guys, are we holding lockers shut now?
Oh, still following
Some
us.
sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Oh, that's my personal pole.
Man, I'm really impressed that the artists were able to like do a trick perspective like this and make a 20-foot long fishing pole look really small.
Well, I
it's
mean,
crazy.
the entire room is just gargantuan. That's why they're so tall, so the gumshoes can reach them only.
Are you sure
Phoenix
it's
actually
not an interdimensional pole?
Phoenix only comes up to about like the height of the first locker.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I never
yes,
did
true.
get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to solving of that case out on Gordon Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this before. It looks like some sort of radio.
Oh man, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some cases sooner or later.
Wow,
Adrian.
a bug sweeper.
That cheap
Good,
looking box.
Adrian. It feels like I've seen it before.
You can't judge a person or machine by their cover, you gotta look at their heart.
So I
Very
can,
deep.
so I can open this?
Dab gumshoe.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to that Oh shit, I spilled lotion everywhere.
Do you need
What?
a minute?
Yeah, she got
okay.
them on me.
What? Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles from range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Okay.
Alright.
What? We practice shooting here all
Did we
the
already
time.
talk to you? Oh my god, we didn't even talk to
Oh.
Gumshoe.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here, right at the police department.
But if you're a boss, why are you all alone?
I'm not. The ghosts aren't around.
Where are your underlings?
Gumshoe's pretty cool.
Yes, he's very poetic.
He's also
Hey.
huge.
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In
He
other
also comes
words,
in here to
you got
cry a
kicked
lot.
off the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though.
He's
See,
been
proof.
promoted to customer.
I'm gonna take
Oh.
control of this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe.
Of course I do. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
Hey,
Oh, that's Emma,
only
sorry.
you can open?
I don't know why I read that, despite Emma being on screen. I'm assuming there's gonna be, like, the piece of the vase in his, and it's gonna be like, Gumshoe, you're the murderer!
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
Oh, how romantic.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the Inquiry Committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. Vessel 9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Where'd it go?
Oh my god. Hey,
That's
Grant.
okay.
Not
yeah,
again.
no,
Hey,
screw it.
Grant,
Never
would
mind.
you
You can
mind
have it back.
doing me a favor?
What's up?
Would you mind turning on noise suppression for me?
It's a background noise.
Yeah, just whenever you talk, it sounds like you're scraping your chin against your mic.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the sound of Gumshoe scratching his stubble.
Yes, he's being very,
I didn't say
intense.
mute yourself, I said turn on noise suppression.
I'm gonna mute myself. Well, because I was testing it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me. Let me. Any better?
Talk?
Gumshoe is has lost his right hand.
Okay.
Can no longer
I'm
open the
gonna,
locker.
I'm gonna turn you up. We're gonna try this for a bit and see if it sounds better. If not, we can just go back to the way it was. It wasn't unbearable, it just wasn't great before. Alright.
Right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Well, a lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Oh god.
How did you do that from so far away? Also, who's that, Gumshoe?
So only the locker we can open is our own.
So it's not even an evidence locker, it's just a locker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, it straight up
Kills
kills
you.
you.
Insinuating murder again, Carrie, huh?
Yes, 600,000 volts.
Oh,
I mean,
It's just the
I'm not
opposite.
here.
You
He
get a
just poked his
shot.
hand out. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day.
He forgets which locker is his, so he touches all of them.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about fingerprint locks. Oh my god, more evidence.
Okay. Can I fucking investigate that?
I guess.
Dude, I can what the f-
Oh!
Touch it.
I can't. There's nothing to click on. Dude, this is weird.
What does this represent in his court record? Is it just him looking really closely at it and burning into his memory?
I think so. That's weird, dude.
Okay.
Alright, well, we can look. Wait, no, we can't. What the fuck? Let me in, bitch.
Let me in.
I wanna look at your locker, nerd. Alright. I feel
Is
like
there something you can present to Gumshoe?
Oh yeah, we haven't presented anything.
Give him a present. You missed his Christmas present.
That is true. I don't know, man. Oh, the blood.
It's a blue pool of blood.
Okay. I don't know. What would you present? There's a lot of evidence, my dude. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Alright, I'm gonna have you turn noise suppression off, because when you dip low in your voice, it just straight up removes your voice.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me know when you're back to normal.
Yeah, I'm good.
You are?
Yeah.
You sound really far from the mic.
What the fuck? Okay, how's this?
Nope.
But you still sound muffled.
How's this?
Oh god!
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that was...
It's been at the same distance always.
That doesn't make any
Oh.
sense.
My ears just got assaulted.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Does it still sound bad?
No, you sound good now. Well, I mean, like, it's
Okay.
still the scratchiness, but that's okay. Whoa!
Whoa.
What does he look like?
Whoa.
What is it?
Doing his best ghost impression.
That's asking number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it. Did he
fuck.
kill someone again?
What?
The second number on the list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? What?
Okay, well, I'm glad we presented that to Gumshoe.
Oh.
Would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? How is he allowed to come to the evidence room?
Miles Edgeworth.
I mean, technically he works for law enforcement, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Once again, I just think it's funny how fucking low on the ladder defense attorneys are compared to everyone else.
They're not even government paid.
Well, I don't want to say one thing speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Alright, that was interesting. Did we present this to Marshall?
I don't think so.
Like, after we got it as evidence, I feel like we didn't present it to him, because that'd be really funny if he was like, oh yeah, my ID number is 4989596, and it's
Oh,
like,
God.
oh really? Oh, you don't say.
Does Gumshoe know anything else?
Dude, I mean, I doubt he knows much of anything,
Show
but
him
man, there's
the
a lot of
Blue Badger.
stuff with this.
Yeah, show him the Blue Badger.
Oh,
This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece. My son, you might say.
years I am reconstructed from
Oh
scratch.
no, the demon's talking again. Do something, someone.
There's
Wait.
too many demons in this universe.
Has there always been a handprint on him?
Yes, I
Yeah.
mentioned that the
Oh,
first
okay.
day. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a haha Gumshoe like forgot, because like you can see that there's like streaking and dripping paint and stuff.
Yeah. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Hey Adrian, did you remember to put Blue Badger on the power rankings list?
I haven't finished it yet, but that's a good reminder.
You're welcome.
Carrie.
I
Carrie?
think she said
I
it.
got it. Yeah, I got it.
Alright, well we didn't hear it, but that's okay.
Art.
He was dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. There are a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. Well, not a lot going after they got to him. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
No.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful and he was too demonic and powerful or something like that.
Oh yeah, you got that right, buddy.
Oh, hey guys, look
Sure.
at that. Paul's haunting the Blue Badger again.
I toiled night and day.
I
I even
sympathize
got
with
it.
Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. Dude, I like the idea of Blue Badger being possessed. Like, it's accidentally an effigy to, like, the demon of being pathetic. You know? Like, he's
I
really,
even-
like, he's a really powerful demon, but everybody just thinks he's pathetic, so he can't do anything.
Gumshoe's like, I even got Von Karma's art book and it's the Necronomicon.
Yo! It's the
This
same
seems
fucking
fine.
thing. It's the same fucking thing as the Sword of the Ancients. I like how the Necronomicon just keeps showing up because people don't know what the fuck to do with it. Alright.
I'd feel like trusting Gumshoe with my Necronomicon is a fine idea, but has no repercussions.
Absolutely.
There's definitely no way that he will misuse it.
I can't even think of a way. It's literally just called unstable. Stable jar.
Yeah,
But
blah, blah.
maybe the knife?
This one?
Yeah. Oh, seems important.
Oh, it's
Like,
the same
goodness,
thing
no,
as
to
what's her-
that switch.
what's her face.
Okay.
Oh. We already
How
did
about
that?
it? Did we do this?
No,
think
it's
so,
just
yeah.
it's very similar to the one that the lunch lady had.
Okay.
Okay, blah, 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 blah. Maybe this new stands left on the gate.
Okay. I think we're good here.
Probably.
Double
Yeah,
check
we
to see if
got a
there's new-
lot of stuff from this, my guy.
Wait,
Yeah.
double check to see if there's a new talk or not. Okay. Oh, present the thing to Jake.
To the Jake.
To the Jake.
To him, the Jake.
True. What the Jake?
The sheriff's back in Wild West only
we
shot
saw this.
people on command.
Was there shooting?
I'd
yeah.
shoot you, but all I have is a finger gun. And I don't want to use my Lone Star finger on you yet. It's a secret technique, see?
Oh.
Oh, we need some evidence. Let's present this. Alright, never
Don't
mind.
make me use the Lone
He
Star
does not
finger
want
on
to talk.
you. I'm busy
Okay.
shaving and messily
I mean,
drinking
I'm pretty-
that Salisbury steak smoothie I made.
Ew. Oh right, I
Yeah.
forgot. You had him put it into the fucking flask.
I don't have teeth anymore, so I have to drink everything like a smoothie.
He has teeth
It's a
in one of
liquid
his
diet.
animations.
They're dentures.
Zach, go
but I
to
don't like
Edgeworth's
using them.
office.
Yes, that's where I was going. Thank you.
Okay.
I just needed to remember how the fuck to get there, because this place is a fucking maze. There we go.
One of my last scars from the horrible
Nope.
battle.
He ain't back yet.
Kill him.
I can't, he's not here.
Damn it.
Maybe. Okay, so I'm on the spoiler-free walkthrough.
Why?
Cause we don't know what to do.
I'm
It's
about to
spoiler-free.
say, I think it's okay here, just because we don't... I mean, do you know where to go?
No, but I'm saying we got a bunch of stuff. Might as well trial and error, huh?
That's-
That takes so much time. We already take so much time just reading these fucking dialogue options. I don't want to take like an extra hour just being like, let's present this. Nah, this. Nah, this. You know? So, Carrie, Carrie, tell me what to
Okay,
do.
So this one says after you fix the jar, spritz the scene with your blood fluid.
We did that.
We
I
did
think
that.
we did that. Yeah.
And then after that it said go to Edgeworth's office in the High Prosecutor's office. But if Edgeworth's not there, then maybe we need to go back and spray.
We already did
Yeah.
spray.
We did. We got all three things.
Did we present Goodman's ID to Marshall?
Goodman's ID to Marshall.
My goodness.
We might not have.
I don't think we did.
It seems like the one thing that I don't
Spray the
remember.
area behind the yellow tape, the bloody handprint, and the suspicious locker you examined earlier.
What is the
Ah,
victim's
here.
ID card?
It's Emma.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
There you go. Well, it was on the ground. Oh no, we did do this, where I was storing it safely. So no
Yeah,
one
I
saw.
got. Oh, right. Because this is how we got the. This is how we proved to him that the ID was correct.
Right. So we already did that. Huh. What did we miss? We're missing something.
Did we show Meekins this ID card record?
Oh,
57,
actually, Meekins
77.
is accused of being in there, right? So, I could show it to him and be like, "Hey, is this your ID?"
Uh huh.
Just thinking about it. Where the God? Where do I?
He's in the.
I know. How do I get there? There we go. Detention center.
Oh gosh.
Hi, dweeb. Look at this. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
Oh my gosh, he's useless.
What did Alright, Well, that's the second person who's turning us to Edgeworth.
he's fucking howling like a dog.
Who?
Did you
Oh.
try going to writing co-law offices?
That's my
Why would
office.
you go there?
Well, I know occasionally though there's stuff.
That is
there,
true.
but it's
There
rare.
have been multiple occasions where we just go here and they're like, we should go to this place, and it's like, what? Why?
I can only think
Yeah,
of
he's
one.
not here, man.
You should be.
I mean, clearly
spray the thing.
clearly it's this. Oh shit.
I think we're yes. There's something in the evidence room we missed apparently.
Okay. All right. Because it was 3 things to spray for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got
So
we got
spray-
all we got all 3. No, we already got all 3. See, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
We already
Huh.
got them.
Uno, dos, tres.
Maybe examine it? I don't know.
Examine what?
The areas.
You have to examine them in order to have them put on the map. So we already did that.
Did we? I mean, just double check to see if everything's examined, I guess, because they have check marks to show if you did.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know. Maybe we missed something.
Oh,
Oh, well,
there's something sticking out of here.
I swear, if this is the thing.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, make me out to be some kind of slob.
Man, he's so self-deprecating.
Aw.
I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had it breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
But Gumshoe.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
That's what I call my. Never mind.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under his trench coat either.
We can't tell. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Man, I want to give Gumshoe a big hug.
You'd come up to his waist.
Are you telling me that was it?
Wait, is the cloth a separate thing? Okay, it's not.
No, it's not. But that's what I
Okay.
mean. Like, okay, sure, because now I'm pretty sure that's everything.
Okay, now let's go check the prosecutor's office, I guess, real quick. I think that's everything. Apparently, you needed Lumel test it and examine it.
We did though. That's how that works.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was the last thing.
Nope.
Never mind.
Fuck.
All right, all the way back.
What are
Man,
we missing?
could you imagine if we had something convenient like, I don't know, a map that we
There
could just
were
click on the
streamlines
stuff?
and,
Yeah.
Maybe spray the locker?
We did. I'll spray it again though. 2 P's. Behold the handprint.
Huh.
The handle. And then if we slide, we can see another handprint and then a pool of blood. They're
don't know
all
if that one-
here.
I don't know if that
I
one
think
was
Phoenix
the
is going
suspicious.
crazy.
I just want to move on.
Oh no.
What the fuck? We did this. Makes a jar.
There are 2 things that bother me. 1, why are some of the pieces missing? 2, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar.
Maybe.
That can't have been it. There has to be something else.
Are you sure? I think that might have been it.
I hate these parts of the game, to be honest, but like...
Because in the investigations games, you can you can like when Edgeworth is like investigating an area, you can like click on him or something like that, and he'll either say like, my intuition says that I should keep looking, or it'll say, that was it. Gumshoe's gone.
Wait, no.
Oh wait, no, it's because
you're
we're
in
examining.
examination.
Fuck! Alright. You guys talk about something while I make the arduous journey back to the prosecutor's office.
Are the ghosts solely locked in the evidence room?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Establish this.
Yes, but you can hear us. We're quite far away, but we're trying.
They're yelling so loud. We are now which, by the way, I will remind you once again, in terms of in-game lore, we just spent an hour and a half going from the police department from to, and it's like, oh my god.
Good times.
No, Phoenix unlocked his teleportation abilities later.
Instant
Okay. We're either
transmission.
missing something in the evidence room or missing something with Meekins.
Did we get everything with Gumshoe? All the talking points?
I don't know.
did.
Oh.
Did we? We should have 5 dialogues for Meekins. That should all be done.
We should have 5 dialogues for Meekins. I think we have 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have to present something?
Vase.
Did
With
we
a
present
vase.
Goodman's ID to him?
Maybe?
Yeah, we did that.
Should have.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Okay, look at this.
It might have been that we only
Oh,
had.
maybe we did.
That's it. What? My head was blank at the very moment. Now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! Right, because this is him being like, yeah, I asked him for...
Okay. But
What
what
about
can
the
you put up the talk
blockers?
scenes again? Just like see what talk options we have. Day of the crime. Yeah, it replaced one of the things that we did earlier, so we did get everything there.
I'm just gonna stick with Meekins here for a minute while you figure this out.
As he vibrates.
He's what's it called? Anatomically charged, so
We
he has
did.
to move a little bit to release some of the energy.
There's some stuff.
Anatomically charged?
I don't know, just any type of charged.
There's some stuff in the underground parking lot. I think we did all of it, but I mean, we're at our wits' end here, so I guess we could go check.
It could be electricity, it
talked
could be
Angel Star,
nuclear
we should have
power,
two
any
things.
type of power.
Gunpowder.
Do we have 2?
We have 4 things.
Okay, that is correct. Should have 4 things.
Because we got the steak from her by talking to the whole thing.
Right. We got all the dialogue for her. We already got the Luminol thing from there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's it. This case is rapidly aging me.
Once you've spoken to Gumshoe, go back to the detention center, tell him about everything you can, present Goodman's idea to Meekins, and then talk to him about
I'm
that.
so confused.
Talk to Gant. We did that, right? Because we got Goodman's.
Yes, because we had to get permission in order to investigate the evidence room.
And he
Mhm.
left,
And we
right?
got
And
The
then
lost item
Gant
report.
left, yes. Because he's no longer at the thing.
mhm,
We
give him the
definitely made
steak
sure
lunch.
we already did all the talks to Gumshoe. We already sprayed the thing. We already panned left and sprayed the thing.
Did you just say that twice?
I don't know.
We got the ID card record evidence. Now that
I
you can
really
get
don't
into
know what
the-
the fuck.
Is it not something with Jake? Because Jake is the only person that we can talk to right now. Because what's her face? Lunch Lady points us to Jake. Jake points us to no one. And then both Gumshoe and Meekins point us to Edgeworth right now.
Well, Jake points us inside the room.
Which is where Gumshoe is. That makes sense. Okay.
Did we, but
The
did we
only
finish
thing
all
that
the
we
talking?
have to do with him is talk and present Goodman's idea to get access to the thing.
Okay, we did that. What'd you say, Grant?
Did we do all the talking points for Gumshoe?
We did.
Oh!
Oh my
Kept
god!
saying that.
Did you?
Yes, I've literally. Oh no, that was a very
many-
violent case.
I
We
can't
spent
believe it.
so many
Violent.
hours walking back and forth.
It's true. That was like 5.5 hours or 2.5 hours of us walking back and forth.
Emma's just like, Phoenix, can we get a taxi? Seriously.
Violent. So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
Oh my god. A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved with this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built this case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. It started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective
Shit,
Goodman
sorry.
did it.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The
Oh,
the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
hey pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be getting to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon.
It only took them 5 hours.
I'm very sorry, Grant.
I'm gonna kill myself.
No,
I'm gonna kill
Oh,
everybody and then
God.
myself.
no.
Oh, look at
Not
that
if I kill
character
you
that we're gonna
first.
have. Look at that character we're definitely gonna have to deal with later.
I'm gonna go give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
I'm sure that character will never show up again.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems.
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this.
But,
I believe in him.
who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? Man, that's really mean.
I'm off, pal. Later.
Later.
Later, skater.
So
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too.
that character doesn't
All
show
right,
up
Zach.
in the third game.
What? So
Yeah.
so I don't know if you remember, but when this game first came out, did they not like was that like a more generic piece of artwork, do you think?
Well, this case wasn't in the game originally.
Oh, that is true. So never mind. It could have been
They
there
had-
from the beginning.
Yeah, they're planting that character for later, despite the fact it doesn't show up until 2 games later.
They know you're gonna play it. You bought the
I believe-
trilogy.
I believe it's case 3-3 that she shows up in.
Oh,
Oh, but this was me,
Why is he-
right?
Why
This
are you
was
here? Yeah,
Carrie,
it was you.
I
You
thought.
voiced him in the credits at least. I don't know
Oh.
if originally
Oh.
voiced him.
I mean, Carrie, do you want to take him?
I do not, for the life of me, remember his voice.
I think it was just, guests, my
You do it.
apologies.
Okay.
Oh, it's you. Yes, Sava? What's funny?
Oh my gosh, I like how soon you said, okay, go for it, you just skipped her line, and
I did?
and
What?
I
There was
saw-
no
and
line.
Yes.
and I heard her intake breath, and that was just
I
the best.
finished the line. I read the line and moved on.
You
Whatever
can
you
talk to
say.
yourself a little bit. As a treat.
I need to refill my water anyway, so I'll be gone for a minute.
She's
Zach can
given
talk
up.
to himself a little bit as a treat.
Okay.
As a treat.
Alright. Zach, this is your line. You can choose when to continue.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long.
Why is he here?
Is Edgeworth here? Saba.
Saba.
Oh, there, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
Mmm. Oh god, he's
Right.
been hanging with Jake Marshall.
he goes.
I'm just having some
and just
tea,
eats the
mind
teacup.
you.
He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Well, Gumshoe's busy.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
That's such a
God.
ridiculous name.
Yes, I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here.
A restaurant.
I think he was trying to console me somehow.
Hang on, I gotta look up at what point does Game 3 take place, because it might be a few years after Game 1.
Really?
So, the restaurant's opening, but no one in the game pays attention to it until maybe between months to years later.
Honestly,
The
Grant,
real
I think
info
you
is
should
on the
add to the
side.
bingo, like, times when the Saba show appears, because for some reason I keep on getting roped in at certain times, and it's just me.
Will do.
Excuse you, I'm talking.
Who are you again?
Alright, stream's over. Everyone, good night.
Okay, hold on, give me a sec. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is blah 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 blah. Thank you so much.
Taking a toll on him. I mean,
Okay.
Sal, if you want, I can handle some of your voices for you.
No, it's okay. It's a fun thing to do. I'm
Alright.
practicing, I guess.
Is it
Oh,
fun?
yay!
You constantly complain!
No, I'm just complaining about you most of the time, so.
Ow. Alright, that's another one for the bingo chart. So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Stupid Gant, I want to kill you.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there were some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. I should have hired better
Could
staff
you
on my head.
imagine if this happened to Von Karma? Right? Because Von Karma would be having a fucking hissy fit of like, Gant fucked me over and put this like permanent stain on my otherwise immaculate record. Like, he would murder Gant right now.
He would try. Gantz is pretty powerful. Also,
it is true. Gant is made of pure electricity, as we've
also, I will
established.
say, Rise from the Ashes, this case takes place in February, like late February of 2017, and then the case that that guy shows up in takes place early December 2018.
So, like a year.
Basically 2 years.
Oh yes, you're right. Sorry, I forgot how how years worked.
They're planning something that doesn't take place till canonically 2 years later or 2 games later.
Again.
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Alright. Oh, Grant, did you see my snap, by the way?
For Wonderful 101?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The digital codes came in today, and it was really funny because fulfillment for the Kickstarter was run by Yeti, and it was really funny because at first they sent out an email, and I was reading it, and it was like, "Thank you so much for backing the Wonderful 101 remaster. We're so excited to give this to you. Here is your code." And then the code was just NONE with big spaces in between, and I was like, that's not real, is it? And so I go to the I go to the Switch eShop, and I try to put in NONE, and needless to say, the code is much longer than that. And I was like, huh, that's weird. Oh well, I'll just get to it later. And so, I went about my day, and then I logged back into my email, and I had like 6 emails from the Yeti being like, "Here's your real code. We're so sorry. Here's some free stickers."
Nice.
And it was like, man, that's really funny. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. Disgusting man. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why? I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
Edgeworth is having a little bit of a mental breakdown.
Edgeworth,
Still-
go off.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Hey,
Starts
I would like to
tugging the
present
teeth.
to you
My badge.
my... Oh, I hit check instead of present. Oh god, that's so white. It's like going to Myrtle Beach. Oh, right! I better check this now.
As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true. I don't
Wait.
know why you're asking me this.
Wait a minute. So he was there, and it takes about 30 minutes. So yeah, that's the 5:12 when he got there makes sense. That's a cool detail.
Why are you looking at that paper, right? You asked me a question 5 seconds ago.
Shut
What
the
are you
fuck
doing?
up, Edgeworth.
I'm doing attorney math.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
Oh. Goodbye.
Yes, that spiteful man wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
AI 16.
He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. Lord knows why.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbing, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say.
You cannot.
It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. You know, this third case that we're doing. I'd better make note of it. That's the third page of evidence!
Hey, our first third page.
Oh my god.
To be fair, one of the pieces of evidence is your attorney's badge, so as long as you're fine with parting that.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. I don't know why you keep pressing me.
Man, dude, I know Zach mentioned this at one point as a joke, but I would fucking find it hilarious if there was a character that you present evidence of and they just destroy it and you can soft lock yourself that way.
Oh my god.
You have to load save.
Yeah. Phoenix just has like a hint where it's like, I feel like I can't progress anymore, and then it soft locks you.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
Why not, Edgeworth? I'll pass on the tea, just tell me about the case.
How dare you? This is English tea, only the best tea. He just goes on a
Mr.
rant
Ray.
about tea.
Just in the background while I'm talking. Just
Yes.
Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Best
Whose
tea ever. I
side
don't
are
know how
you
didn't
on,
know it.
anyway?
It was good tea.
Maybe if I just show him
Yes,
my
it's the
best
best.
evidence, I can get some
I
reaction
bought
out
this
of
for
him.
£50. I don't know why you're saying this is worthless.
The bellboys over there like, no, I just bought the supermarket for like $5.
Right, please. Once again, why do you keep denying me about the tea? I just want to get
I don't know, what evidence am I supposed to present?
Zach,
Do you
give
want me to
him
tell you?
the ID card or the screw. Wait, no, not the screwdriver. Or the switchblade.
Can you talk
Are you
about
two
anything?
still cheating?
I was asking if you want me to
You-
tell you.
We have 3 pages of evidence. Going
Carrie!
through each one of them would take forever.
I
Carrie,
know you probably got a hold on some information already, right?
it's
You
true, I'm a god at my
fine.
job, unlike
Don't
you.
want me to help.
Carrie, I want you to cheat, but only when you and I are on the same wavelength about cheating. It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident.
The slime incident.
The slime incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
Dark magic, vampire, something like that.
You're the man who who revived the worst memory of my life.
Hey, bitch, I also, like, alleviated your worst nightmare, so fuck off. And it's like, yes, dark suspicions, necromancy, vampires, something stupid called an AMV pyre.
And you keep on trying to feed me garlic, but you keep denying the tea, so I can't get along with you.
But you keep denying my tea.
I
figured
would
I'd
eat the
be-
garlic.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner than later. I shall talk about the tea more in depth. I didn't knew you were this
He
interested.
must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator.
No, you're completely wrong. I'm talking about the tea.
Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
About the
Okay.
tea.
This is
the
high
tea.
class tea. I paid
Goodman's-
£50 for this tea. My favorite is Earl Grey English breakfast. I take
I-
only slightly.
I'm gonna
milk
mute
with-
Saba for a bit.
I paid £50 for the tea, even though we're in America, so they had to convert it before.
All right,
Leave you
I have
Americans.
muted Saba until I get to another part where Edgeworth actually talks.
Oh,
Because he said he'd be willing to talk now.
Well, I mean, well, first off, yes, but I assume that there's another thing of evidence, yeah? Have you seen
maybe not
this?
until after
You
we
want me to
talk
check?
about it.
Personally, I like London
No,
Falls.
don't check. I could just
Okay.
skip through this dialogue real quick.
Alright.
I prefer
Welcome back,
the
Saba.
London Fog, where it's Earl
Huh?
Grey
What?
tea.
I was
Well-
muted?
Yes, you were.
Oh, that's
Well, no,
news to me.
you didn't mute herself. She muted you.
Oh no.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
let me
let's
know
just
if
do
you want me to.
the... No,
Alright.
I'll just do the talking bit.
Okay. Okay.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Totally not a demon again.
Diamond Gant.
Hello again. I'm not
Good
evil.
day,
Just
dude.
popping in here real quick.
For
Dude,
some reason, I
it's
always
gonna
get
be like,
shocked when he's around.
oh, it's gonna be like a shit from anime where like the face that you see isn't actually his face, it's just a facade, and his beard and his hair is actually his top and bottom jaw.
Oh
so
my
it's
god.
like horrible teeth.
Did you know that when I clap, it starts storming outside? I'm not evil nor a lightning god.
That wacky old coot was involved with the case 2 years ago then.
He was a top officer, and
Yes.
it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
You should have been. I'm very powerful, but not evil.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Wright?
What I want to know is, why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
I'll tell you, it's Nunya.
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal.
It was
Alright,
your first
I'm leaving,
case!
bye. Goodbye.
We were dealing with a vicious murderer, huh? Right? You should let me speak before saying stuff. If I let him go, the blood will be on my hands.
Also, it was not his first case.
We
I
were
thought they
not
said it was
guilty
his
of
first
it.
case.
And the killer was executed.
It did not.
Okay. Wait, you didn't...
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. How could you possibly insinuate such a
Because
thing?
you've done shit like this in the past.
Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial, yes. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully.
Do you?
The code is 1369.
By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted you to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensics... If you were still studying forensic science,
Huh? Yes, of course. I mean, I get nauseous whenever I see blood, but that's besides the point. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
luminal testing fluid.
Highly illegal for civilians.
You'll be under arrest.
Well then, you might have use for this.
A fucking dandelion?
Use your head right.
It's Nutella and a dandelion.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
See, someone unclassy as Mr. Wright would never understand.
Hey, Edgeworth, I don't know what the fuck you two brainiacs
It's
are
mechanically treated for better.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't know
I
what you
can't
two
hear you
fucking
at all.
brainiacs
How
are
are you
talking
doing,
about
Emma?
here, but what is this fucking Nutella and dandelion supposed to help us in the case?
I'm so sorry.
Explain it to
partner,
me
Emma. I'm so
clearly.
sorry.
I don't fucking understand what you're talking about.
Not
Zach
only is
gets
he
a
not smart, he
Boston
can't
accent.
appreciate my tea.
This isn't Boston, this is Brooklyn.
Zach dips into accent.
Zach dips into accent. Hey, I'm
Out of
act-
anger, specifically.
It's not out of anger, I'm playing a character. I am playing incredulous Phoenix Wright.
Oh boy, let's see how they handle this, because the original game, well, you'll see.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Oh, you piece of shit!
That's why I gave it to you, Emma, though. Not Phoenix.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me.
Thank you for what?
I know.
This
I do
fucking
so much.
wildflower you picked
do
up off
so
the
much.
sidewalk?
You clearly can't
You
comprehend
fucking
how
limey
much I
prick!
do. Emma, I don't know why you haven't left him earlier. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved, Emma. You don't need to hand them to Felix.
Okay.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? This makes sense. Like, these should be de facto things that these people have.
Gumshoe has it, but he ate all of the Nutella.
I got hungry.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Really? One more? Right.
Extubation.
I do remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Well, so there's 2 handprints I want to check, actually.
Well, let's go to them.
Yay.
Alright, another half an hour. Gone.
Hello, Phoenix.
Goodbye.
Get inside, get inside.
Ah, Phoenix is back. Welcome back, Phoenix.
Our Fuck! You can't get away. Man, I hate the police department. Our investigations turned
finally,
up
I
a
can talk
suspicious
again.
handprint.
I was thinking, what's going on again?
Here, there's blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use this secret weapon we just borrowed.
Oh no, he's getting in over his head again.
Oh my god.
Well, hey guys, are we getting in overhead?
Oh no.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Oh god. Sorry.
I mean, would it not be, like, would it not be the pinky because it's the least smudged? Am I wrong?
I thought it'd be thumb, right?
Thumb because it has the most blood?
Yeah.
That
It's
seems
most
like
clear.
that seems like a logical gameplay thing. I'm just thinking about like real life. I don't know.
I have no
Let's go
clue.
with thumb. No.
Now in the
now
evidence
it's
dimension.
time to check for prints.
The evidence dimension. The denim dimension.
Let me
Oh.
show you how it's done.
Oh yeah, I really like the shade of blue.
How are you following us into a parallel dimension like this?
It's a
Oh,
pocket dimension inside the evidence
You
room.
see, we are
Oh,
omniscient,
it's a
so we have no
pocket.
power
Grant, it's a pocket dimension. That's why it's made of denim.
Oh!
That's pretty good.
wow, you guys are really smart.
Woo! I'm really glad that worked out. Anyway, Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. I think it's a worm.
Uh-oh.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Emma, please.
I
Dies.
just
Oh,
think it's
Phoenix is
rust.
dying.
Huh? How do you do that?
It's clearly Nutella.
With
Ew.
Enter.
I sneezed. I'm sorry. It looks like that did the trick.
the aluminum powder adheres completely to the print.
Why does it stick to the fingerprint, though? Wouldn't it stick to, like, everything?
I don't know.
Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
With
How do I do that?
DS.
With E!
In the DS mic.
With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. Otherwise, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
If
From
you want to
who?
love
Edgeworth?
You just pour. Excuse me. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right. You should have known this better.
Get out of my pocket! I guess I'd better give it a try.
Oh yeah, spray that everywhere.
Just-
Spray it everywhere.
It's like the airbrush in MS Paint.
Wait a second. This isn't aluminum powder. It's cocaine.
I was just, god damn it, Carrie! I was gonna make the, after I was finished filling up the entire fucking screen, I was gonna be like,
Quick,
now
someone
we can
call-
start.
Someone called Detective Gumshoe.
I made the joke in theater mode.
I did see that. It was very impressive.
Thank you.
All of you making jokes about cocaine now?
Oh, have you had experience
Alright.
with that?
Well, yes,
That
that's
was,
how I
that
died.
was super worth it.
Oh. Okay, now blow it all away.
That's way bigger than I thought it would be.
Congratulations, you found one.
but that looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
Maybe used too much.
It means we're out of luck.
Oh, another one. Write that down.
Kill
Write
them.
that down.
Write that down.
Out of luck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
And wasting a lot of cocaine too.
Shut up.
Hey, calm down. That's just.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I mean, fuck me, I guess.
I had
That's fine. But it does seem a shame. Oh, while we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
other prints.
Looking at this locker door again closely,
Other prints, other
You
prints.
mean
That's
the
what
one that
Queen.
there?
it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside of the blood. You mean this?
But what could it mean?
Spray it on thick. So, when this was on the... Because I know Grant already said this, but when this was on the DS, did you really have to fucking...
Blow? I think so.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. What the... Oh. What? I think I'm more than that. Are you kidding?
All
What
the
what is
cocaine.
this? Fucking Spectrobes?
Yes. Oh god, someone else remembers that game.
I talk about that game way too often.
Yay, a print so clear it's dazzling.
You remember in Spectrobes, because like the whole thing to like hatch the eggs was that you were supposed to sing to them based on like what their element was. I remember it'd be like fucking 2 a.m. and I'm trying to like hatch like some whatever godforsaken creature I really wanted to have on my team, and so I'd just be like in my DS mic just going. But it was like 2 a.m. and my bedroom is directly down the hall from my parents' bedroom. So my dad would get up and just fucking slam the door open and be like, "Shut up!" And then just go back to bed. And then like 2 minutes later, you would hear me quietly going, and then I learned that it wasn't actually like singing, it was just like noise, so you could just blow into the mic and not make any noise.
Yeah. Spectrobes was wild.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
I had to stand around here really hard.
Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
It's almost like it's the gimmick for this case.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint
It's almost
and
like there's a
not
whole
knowing
job.
who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Oh, look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left those prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Meekins.
It's Gumshoe's locker, isn't it?
Yes, I know. Oh, look at that! It just gives you like a picture too.
You look at Damon Gantz, it's just like there's a straight up demon face in it.
I can see the Uzumaki in there. Oh, they have very similar.
Fingerprints kind of look like Junji Ito art.
Yeah.
Comparing.
Comparing.
Who is comparing this? Is this Emma?
Yeah, it's just her going.
Emma's licking.
Match found.
Emma's licking one and then the other. I found
Aha!
It's the same.
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
it. From the portrait, he goes, "You found me out, pal."
Oh, Jim, no.
You know, Emma's just like, these taste exactly the same.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
Correct. This tutorial was pointless. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Hit or miss.
Don't
I
do
guess
it! Shut
you never-
the fuck!
I guess
No!
you never miss, huh?
Stop it! I couldn't mute you in time.
You get it. You got
You
a
did your best.
girlfriend.
Oh, sh-
Oh, that's my favorite song.
No! Man, this evidence room is the fucking bane of my existence. There's so many things I hate in this room.
You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
You just gotta believe.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait,
You
if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. There was?
gotta-
I mean, cause like the one that I wanted to investigate this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Is it? How do I?
I think you examine it.
So I have to examine this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. This is where the luminol fluid reaction, right? What?
Right. There was a
Handprint.
here. Okay, wanna try using this?
Not really, but let's just do it. Let's check for prints.
That's the spirit.
And that
Oh,
one.
but I have to
and
warn
that
you
one,
about
and
something
that one.
first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that aren't wiped away.
Other than the ones left by the bloody hand, I wonder where they could be. Wait, is it not this?
9.
Oh. I don't like that. What the fuck is this thing supposed to be that I'm using right now?
That little cotton ball.
Oh, it's the dandelion.
Dandelion.
You are correct, yeah.
Oh ho ho.
Thanks, Ghost.
What the fuck? I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this point.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
What the fuck? Where the fuck?
Wait.
Oh, here? Oh man, I wish I could like hold the button down to do this instead of having to click a bunch.
Open MS Paint.
Grant.
MS Paint is short for Emma Sky's Paint.
Oh.
This is a weird mechanic.
Did they bring it back?
They did in one of the far later games.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
It's not
My
Damon
goodness.
Gans.
Is it not? It has the same hook thing that he does.
Well, a lot of them have a hook thing, but the rest looks different.
Okay. Well, shit. I can't click on anything.
It's not my print, right, oh my boy?
Sniffing it.
Bitch, I'm trying to like click to the side. It won't let me. Thank you. Jesus. It was you, Emma.
Where did we get all these fingerprints anyway?
Oh,
This
wait.
one?
Yeah,
it's
just-
Edgeworth gave you fingerprint records.
AJ Mark.
Ah.
This is kind of neat because I was working on the my proposed like slightly adjusted Ace Attorney universe thing or whatever today, and this was one of the things I was talking about in it, where I was just like, yeah, it'd be really nice if you had like more actual evidence to find, as opposed to people just being like, look at this gas canister, yuck.
They
Who's are they? Who is it? Someone I know?
in you know the concept for this game was originally you play as a detective, not an attorney, but they decided that court would be dramatic.
But that's like super. Like, why can't you be a team? Like that was one of the things that I had in the document that I've been working on, where it's just like I really wish that there was you know, because you play as Edgeworth in some of the games or whatever, and so it's just like like Edgeworth has Gumshoe, I want Phoenix to have his own detective that he hangs out with, and then you do the investigation segments as the detective, and then the court segments as the other person. I think that'd be really cool, but maybe that's just me. It's
Maybe.
Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
No, Officer Drake Marshall. You fucking idiot.
That's my older brother. We have identical fingerprints.
Drake and Josh. That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in this crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood, and the fingerprints are in the exact same place.
Oh. Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain.
Here I am in the ghost world, wrangling some ghost cows.
Ghost dimension.
But why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
Huh?
I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence!
Man,
I
serious.
don't believe it.
Listen, lady. I know how much you have a crush on him, but he's still a criminal. Oh, hey! Wow, okay. Even with us wasting like 20 minutes in the middle there, because I didn't listen to Grant, we still have like 20 minutes.
Woo.
I mean, we did stop midway through the investigation last time.
That is quite true, actually, yes. Alright, let's get this started a little bit.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all...
Oh, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. I didn't think I'd be here. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
Lana.
Her name backwards is funny.
Haha, you. Good morning, Mr. Wright.
You know what Ekans is backwards?
Oh!
I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope you didn't I didn't... I was too focused on doing the silly voice, I couldn't read the line. I hope you didn't, I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
Oh yes, your unhealthy lifestyle makes you very prestigious.
Indeed.
So, how'd it go?
True, like a true millennial.
As Mr. Wright suspects, the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
You can't do that without me!
Screw you. I'm the chief prosecutor. I do what I want.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
It's those like little bugs, like you get them on like dogs and cats and stuff, they like jump around. They control the government system because they're in your brain right now, so when you bargain with them, they'll let you go for a cost.
Illuminati.
I don't like that.
You mean the flea Illuminati?
I don't like this conspiracy.
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
If I do this thing, they won't shoot me in the head.
Don't make us forge you into one of us.
Oh my god.
But Lena, don't tell me you...
Anal tub.
Oh no. Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are.
Then why you confess, Miss Sky?
Hmm?
We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Ones that you could trace. Anyway,
Ah.
blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact.
Huh.
That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. Just the one! That's it, though.
Is it too late to ask for a new lawyer?
Yes! We're in, like, trial 2, I think.
Damn it.
Yes.
Do you understand what this... You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
Yes. We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Just rinsing and drinking water pair in case I have to testify.
Man, I really do wish I could hand off the controls every once in a while to someone else, because man, do I want water right now.
You fool.
Although I do have to drink it sparingly until Sunday.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Scott.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial. Looks at camera.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
You didn't say you're ready yet, nerd.
Yeah, you just started.
Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things.
You're right, he is really good at bullshitting things.
And so am I.
Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well, let's try resume.
But you didn't say go!
On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth may recall your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls...
Fort Whit pros call? Please start. Sorry, I'm done. I'm not taking your lines anymore. I just thought that'd be funny.
No, yeah, that was pretty good.
The suspect, you mean the so-called murderer?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah! Oh, like both of the people we're gonna be bringing to the stand today are Adrian.
Well, I mean, hey, I asked to be able to speak, and now I have a lot of speaking to do.
Things are gonna get wild from the get-go.
I got it.
Aww.
God, I hate him. I wish I could snap his tiny little neck.
Is that a new sprite?
No, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Meekins, sir.
He's finally done it.
My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
Wait, are we
Never
also
mind.
defending this dumbass?
Not
Apparently.
necessarily.
Maybe. Well,
Alright, cool.
so you're telling us you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it.
Is there a fucking... Because they both hurt themselves. Is there a fucking toxin on this blade that makes you just a fucking idiot? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
I didn't need to talk to be an idiot. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is...
Sir, I'm what you would call a part of the younger generation, sir. Not like any of you boomers. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
Millennials murdering people.
Oh, we don't have fucking, the
No,
judge in here. Because I was gonna say, if the judge is over 70, he's not a boomer, he's a builder. Which is very frustrating.
Millennials killing the detective industry.
Please,
By not
Mr.
committing
Edgeworth, sir.
murders!
Help me, sir.
by murdering detectives.
Oh. Oh, that was a
Millennials
more
killing
literal,
the people
literal
industry.
joke.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins,
Yes, sir.
give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I am a part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. Kick me around and tell me I'm trash, sir.
Push me down the stairs and call me a baby, sir.
I'm just a lost little lamb, sir.
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Anybody... Mark my fucking words, by the way. This is, like, legit. I'm getting a little annoyed. Any character where it's like, oh, you can't fault them for their lack of enthusiasm, I want them all fucking dead. Fucking Maya, fucking Emma, fucking Meekins. They're all dead to me.
All of them.
God. It seems like their band-aid solution for a bad character.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence for that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and I rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, and I did it. After that, I passed out, until another officer smacked me awake.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
Let's see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
I'd love to see Meekins' dad, like Mr. Meekins, and he's just like the fucking burliest, toughest looking dude ever. And then it's like, oh my god, I'd hate to see what the mom looks like. And then the mom is the exact same thing, but with like a bow and lipstick on.
Oh, God.
Like
I heard you were bullying my son.
His dad's von Karma?
Oh,
No. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Yes, game. That's usually what we do.
Well, sometimes you contradict, and sometimes you press for more info. Sometimes you get penalties that you shouldn't get penalties for.
What exactly do you mean when you say, did it?
I know I don't look the type, but I'm really in a kung fu film, sir. The man was guard up for just an instant, so I smacked his knife from him.
Snatched.
Snatched.
I smacked him.
Snatch is
took
way
his
too
knife.
real good. I spun around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
See. He must have been desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew,
Yes?
he punched me right in my face, sir.
About what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that I was unconscious?
Oh, right. Saba?
So, according to the report from the officer that woke up, witness, it was about 5:30.
Dr. Eggman? He
Why,
hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying, tears of pain and pain.
Pain and arousal! Dude, he's just a fucking masochist.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I fed it the daily allotment of souls. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. After feeding him some souls.
Oh, that's a good point. We could have fingerprinted what's his face? Blue Badger.
Blue Badger.
Totally
Bagman.
didn't even think about that. Well, we can rest easy now.
Now that he's been fed his soul.
This is what he was telling us yesterday.
Well, we need to try and skim some more details from him. For starters, What's an officer from the General Affairs Department doing there in the first place?
Right. Let's press him for all he's worth. He'd probably be into that.
I'm just a lost little lamb who needs some shepherding with
a big stick. Looks at the judge. It's like, oh, Mr.
Oh, God.
Meekins. Mr. Meekins. You work
Yes,
in the
right.
General Affairs Department, don't you?
Oh, I'm gonna speak some more. Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
No wonder the police department sucks. Yikes. Now that's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime,
I oversee criminal production nowadays.
Oh,
which meant
oh.
many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir, and also guarding the world from him.
Oh.
Blue Badger. Not from the prophecy.
Yes, sir. The prophecy. The lovely police mascot reincarnated by the chief detective, sir.
My
Grant?
God.
Are
What?
you establishing that the judge has like some fucking ancient knowledge?
Sure.
Man, we haven't really established if the judge actually has like any powers or lore or anything like that, but now that I'm thinking of it, it'd be fucking hilarious if he was almost as old as Old Bag.
Oh my God.
like
God.
not like before God old, but like he's been here for a ridiculously long time and he's just like, "Yes, this is my chair. I don't move from it."
It's the Mobius chair from DC.
Oh,
I'm in your dreams. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process and that it didn't break anyone else. That was my sole mission for the day, sir.
So,
my soul. Wait, if you were doing that, then why the fuck were you guarding the other room?
I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around vulnerable to the Blue Badger that I relocated him to the evidence room so no one would get hurt.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
There's a lot of souls there.
It's true, there's a lot.
Many ghosts. He ate like 70 of them and he was sated for then.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
I spotted a man.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one here right around my neck. Wait, that's my tie. Right below my neck.
So then your ID number should be listed on here, right?
It's 77777777777.
This is the one right here.
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir. It's that's my number, sir.
Alright, so he lost his ID and someone picked it up or something, because are you fucking kidding me? It's shown as being used twice!
Please explain, witness.
It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the man on the security screen.
Okay, so you're telling me that within 60 seconds, you, like, Bruce Goodman punched through the door, like, did his ID at the beginning of 5:14, and then within 60 seconds, you saw him on the screen, went back around the counter, then went in? Also, where's his name on this? What the fuck?
Yeah, where'd it
Wasn't updated,
go?
apparently.
Haven't updated yet.
It's bullshit.
Well, there you go.
God damn it.
Add no one for the counter. Karate chop.
So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
I used a samurai slap. It was a knife, sir. A knife.
That's what we in the industry call the samurai slap.
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then?
Well, with me charging him off like that, he looked as surprised as I was. That's me preparing to slap him from a standing position.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
The thing about the samurai slap is you only use 3 fingers. That's when I reacted, sir. I sprung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him with my samurai octopus maneuvers. That's when I got this gash on my hand.
You just went.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be.
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. The blue badger was onto me for sure. He can taste blood through the air. I grabbed the man by his collar for cover.
Adrian, you are fucking cramming in too many of these little things because it's slowly whittling away my sanity. And it's good. I want you to know it's fucking hilarious. But it is literally doing DOT damage to me.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins.
Sorry, limitations. With regard to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered to me this morning, sir.
Man, I wonder if Chief Gant is doing something bullshit.
The chief?
He's not evil.
He's not
I'm
evil.
not evil.
Delivered it.
What is that? A videotape?
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. Sir, my fist makes the same sound as your gavel, sir.
It's almost like they only have like 6 sound effects and they just kind of like mix and mash them wherever they fit.
It contains footage from security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at, and the only thing that really gets me off nowadays.
Fuck off, Adrian. God damn it. God, Meekins. Oh, is that why there's a below average tier? Are you putting Meekins in the fucking below? Because I was literally just about to say, man, he's so pathetic. He's really like the avatar of the Blue Badger demon. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Meekins is the Blue Badger's stand.
Oh.
Well, let's have a look.
Judge.
Oh, shoot. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
We gotta get through this. I know that we're like 1 minute away
We got
from.
1 minute, my
Oh,
dude.
please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me.
You
I hear
called
it in
yourself
my...
a murderer! A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into?
Alright, here's the first video in the game. Series,
Oh my
period.
god.
Oh god. That's horrifying.
Hello, don't look away, don't blink. You're going over there.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
so
God.
terrible! This feels scary.
5 Nights at Freddy's style.
Who was that?
Oh, look, notice how
Oh.
it gets caught, and it's specifically...
Hello, hello.
Hey, Miko!
It's just gonna be him dead on the ground. Oh no.
Who's there? Judo shop.
That clearly doesn't show him murdering anybody.
Die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, the dude's
Oh,
just
God.
gone. Man, I fucking... Adrian, please, you're actually starting to creep me out a little bit. Because just the security footage scrubbing back and forth across the Blue Badger is terrifying.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with the Blue Badger? Free now. How can we deal with these insane feelings?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Don't insult it.
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna
Seems
save
like
I'm
a
gonna
good place
save
to
it
end it on.
here. I'm gonna save it right there.
Yes. What a worthy performance to end on.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, I feel like it's pretty good established lore there.
Good time.
You established a lot of character lore, and that's fucked up.
Mostly
Alright.
at the end there.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.